I understand that my company does not function without sales. That's my top priority when it comes to running the business. So how do I make over $300,000 in sales each year as a video production creative? So finding warm leads. What in the heck is a warm lead anyway? A warm lead is someone who is actively searching for your product or service. Some of the warm lead websites that I like to use is thumbtack.com and bark.com. My company and I have been on thumbtack.com and a top pro since 2016. We have over 130 hires and over 67 total reviews. I found these warm lead websites by simply Googling where people searched for my services. I also used to use Craigslist back in the day, but that's not really a thing anymore. But whether it's OfferUp, whether it's Marketplace, whether it's Thumbtack, Craigslist, Upwork, there's so many sites out there where people are actively searching for what you do. One of the things that I really like about warm leads is that it allowed me to convert gigs at a higher rate because these people are already looking for what I do. I just got to be able to convince them that I'm the right person for the job. So after you get the lead, the second thing is to get the reply. It's all about getting your client to engage with you and to reply. So how do you do that? One of the things that I love to do is have a short response and an open-ended question. So as a video production creative, I like to ask, okay, what are some of the things that you want to accomplish with this video? What is the filming date? How many hours of coverage do you need? It's all about asking this how, why, what, where, when, open-ended questions to get them to engage with you. Once the potential client starts to engage with me, I can reel them in and make the sale. But it's all about getting that reply. You do not want that potential lead to go dead simply because they're not replying quick enough. So it's all about immediacy, how soon I can reply to them, have a quick response, a short response, and make sure it's open-ended to get them to respond back to you. So after you get them to reply, when you get on a sales call, keep them talking. That's the third thing. Always like to say, if you're in a sales meeting or a sales call and the potential client is doing more talking than you are, then you're doing something right. If you're explaining, then you're losing. So always keep the client engaged and keep them talking and practice active listening. When I'm in a sales meeting, I'm looking for one key thing, and that's the client's pain points. What problems are they trying to solve with my specific product or service? I'm simply asking them questions to figure out what that pain point is, and then I tailor my response to fit their pain point. So, like I said, if you're in a sales meeting, keep them talking. The more they talk, the better you do. Number 4 is to follow up. So after I get them to reply, after I get the sales call, it's all about following up on that lead. I've read that an average sale can take up to 6 to 7 points of contact. So that's 6 to 7 emails, maybe a couple phone calls, maybe an in-person meeting, maybe a follow and a message on LinkedIn. I'm all about the continual follow-up, staying present in front of the potential client. As I like to say, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So you want to make sure that you're staying in the top of that inbox. One of the things that I do is that about 3 days or so after none responds, after sending over a proposal or a quote or a guesstimate or inquiry about a sale, 3 days, I'm going to follow up. 3 or 4 more days at the top of the following week, I'll follow up. And again, if I don't hear anything, maybe at the end of the week or 3 or 4 more days after that second follow-up, I will follow up again. Continue to follow up. And fun fact, I'm a big follow-up person. I have never had someone complain to me about an authentic follow-up. Every time I send a follow-up to someone about a potential sale, potential gig, they're always like, oh, thanks, Micah, for reaching back out. I forgot about that. Or, oh, thank you. I was on vacation, etc., etc. So be sure to follow up to make the sale. Last but not least, be obsessed. I understand that my company does not function without sales. That's my top priority when it comes to running the business. Yes, on the creative side, on the customer service side, I want to make sure the clients get a great experience, that I take care of them. From a creative side, I want to make sure that the product and the quality of the service is great. I want to make sure my team members are successful. However, Sales cures all, in my opinion. So if I don't have those sales, if I don't have those leads coming in, if I don't have projects for my team to work on, then we will fizzle out quickly. So I am obsessed about making sure that I follow up. I'm obsessed about refining my skills in a way that I talk to individuals, how I actively listen, how I search for pain points, because I'm all about trying to get those clients, gain that clientele, acquire that new business. Because without it, I won't have a business. So just to recap, my 5 ways to consistently make $100,000 a year as a videographer are: find warm leads. Once you get a lead, get a reply. Be sure to keep them talking in the sales meeting. Always follow up, and be obsessed about acquiring new business and repeat business for your business at all times. So I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.